Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the C.S. Lewis Bible from Zondervan. Okay, today we're taking a closer look at Zondervan's updated edition of the C.S. Lewis Bible. This Bible has been around for a while, but they've recently gone through and updated it. They've added the comfort print typeface to it, so I talk a lot about all of the different beautiful typefaces from Zondervan and Thomas Nelson. Those are called the comfort prints. They have a different typeface for each translation of the Bible that they publish. So this is an NRSV Bible, so they've updated it with the NRSV comfort print typeface, and they've kind of redesigned the look and the feel of the Bible. It's really beautiful on the inside, and I've seen this Bible out there a bunch, but I've never actually had one of the older versions in my hands, and I really do like it. I'm a big fan of C.S. Lewis. His writings have meant a lot to me over the years, and I'm not sure if I've shared this on my channel. I'll throw some photos in here while I'm talking about this, but Becca and I, when we lived in Oxford last year, were 2 or 3 miles from C.S. Lewis's home and the place where he went to church when he lived there. And so we went down there one day and walked around this nature preserve by his home and went to the church and saw the pew where he sat. We visited his graveside and paid our respects there. And so I just think he's a legendary figure in Christianity, and his words have meant a lot to a lot of people over the years. And this is a cool Bible that basically takes things from his writings, really beautiful thoughts, and adds them alongside of Scripture to kind of, it's really like a devotional style Bible is the best way that I think it's used. So as you're reading the Bible and studying, you get these beautiful thoughts from C.S. Lewis. So there's a lot of cool features of it, and I want to show them to you here in this video. This is the C.S. Lewis Bible, the NRSV edition from Zondervan. Okay, I have the hardcover edition here. I love this design on the cover. It looks really beautiful. The C.S. Lewis Bible, there's the spine. And there you have the back of the Bible. If you wanted to take this little slip cover off, it's got that design on the cover, but otherwise it's just a clean, kind of cream-colored hardcover. Looks really sharp. They also they released this Bible as a leather soft edition, and I've really loved Zondervan's leather soft Bibles. They look really great. They're made really well. So as far as the size goes, it's a 6.5-inch text block, 9.25 inches tall, and then with the hardcover, it's about 1.5 inches thick. So it's a decent size, and really what we're looking at here is what's on the inside of the Bible. So you get to a single page here. Lovely, lovely title page. Great design. Here's your copyright page. So you have the C.S. Lewis Bible, HarperCollins, which is the parent company of both Zondervan and Thomas Nelson. There you see the Zondervan NRSV typeface from 2K Denmark. Really lovely. It's got these gold accents on the page. Zondervan recently released the Grace and Truth Study Bible, and it's kind of that same look and feel of that gold accents on the page. Really nice. Alphabetical, list of books, abbreviations. Here we have editors and an advisory board who put this edition together. So there is an article. There's a few articles in this Bible which I think are really helpful. This isn't sticking together. I'm just struggling with my fingertips right now. There's an article called Why a C.S. Lewis Bible, in which Douglas Gresham talks about C.S. Lewis and the Bible and some of his thoughts and things like that. Here's another article called C.S. Lewis and the Bible, kind of exploring that a little bit deeper. C.S. Lewis is a guide for reading the Bible, how to read this Bible. We have an article about the spiritual journey of C.S. Lewis. This is an interesting read. Then we have an editor's note here about it. This, to the reader, is the translation preface here for the NRSV. And then you have, again, a beautiful cover page there for the Old Testament. So basic format of this Bible, as you can see on the first page of the Bible, a 2-column text. The translation notes are going to be in the bottom here on the right column of each page. See that how even here it's on the right, it's not on the outside on every page, it's on the right there. So translations note there, it is a 10-point NRSV comfort print typeface. It looks really, really good. There you see bold verse numbers at the beginning of each paragraph. It's kind of a modern font to my eye. That's subjective. And then here you have in this gold, here's the first place where you're going to get some of this content. There are over 600 selections from C.S. Lewis's writings. So here, right in Genesis, a reflection for Genesis 1 from C.S. Lewis's Miracles. So that's a little piece there. So there's going to be a pull quote like that. You're also going to get some longer sections here where they have like a little line and a heading. So here you have something from The Magician's Nephew, part of the Chronicles of Narnia. So all throughout, you think 600, there's a lot of different places where pull quotes from Lewis's writings are going to be infused here. I think this really reads like a devotional Bible. I'm going to read the scripture, I'm going to do my daily reading for today, and I'm going to engage with some of C.S. Lewis along the way through this Bible. I think that's what that's good for. I love these big, bold, big, bold, and gold chapter numbers. It's a very pretty Bible on the inside. And again, just like the ability to engage with Lewis's writing, I don't know about you, but I'm going to give you an example here. I go to specific places in a Bible. There's certain passages and verses that I really like. And oddly enough, one of those is a Psalm of Lament, Psalm 13. It's meant a lot to me over the years. And so Psalm 13 is this "How long, O Lord" passage. And this, again, this has been very meaningful to me over the years. And then right here you have from C.S. Lewis's book, A Grief Observed, a little section, a couple of paragraphs from that book about him talking about the death of his wife. And so here in this Psalm of Lament, you have some insights from C.S. Lewis about grieving and the death of his wife and how he sees God in the midst of that, next to a Psalm of Lament. I think that's really powerful. I like that it's just some insight, and it's not specifically about Psalm 13. It's not a commentary on Psalm 13, but I like the way that the editors of this Bible have kind of put together, using different meaningful places of Lewis's writing to create kind of a devotional feel as you go through this Bible. So, I mean, really great. You have those essays at the front. You have a beautiful text block. As far as just a beautiful edition of the NRSV Bible with the gold accents, it looks really nice. You have these little embellishments on the page here and there. There you go, Jonah, the beginning of Jonah. Worth showing. This absolutely, once again, a beautiful New Testament introduction page. Really, really lovely Bible. Very simple and clean. And then one of the best parts about this is what we get at the end. So, Reflections on Scripture by C.S. Lewis. So this is an article from C.S. or just a small piece here from Reflections on the Psalms that he wrote. And then you get a couple different indexes. So here's an index that is books by C.S. Lewis that tells you the books that he wrote. There's just an index. And then this is for the material in the Bible, indexed by source. So this is as you go through if you find like, hey, I really loved Christian Reflections, or I really loved Mere Christianity, that sort of thing. You can go and find all of the different places where notes or quotes from those books appear in this Bible. And then after you have that index by source, so by which book Lewis wrote, you also have an index by scripture reference. So here we go through everything book by book through the Bible, all of the different places where you have C.S. Lewis material in 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, that sort of thing. So it's an easy way to find, there's a couple of different ways to find different quotes and things that are in there if you're looking for something specific. You may have been reading one day and thought, oh, I know he said this, where was it? That sort of thing. You can go find it. But overall, this is a really beautiful Bible, a great addition to your study time, your devotional time, particularly for those of you who are fans of C.S. Lewis. I think this is really, really neat. So there you have it. That's the NRSV C.S. Lewis Bible from Zondervan. I really like this one. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Definitely hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got a ton of great Bible reviews and unboxing videos. My desire is to help you find a Bible that's right for you. So check out my channel. You can also visit BibleReviewBlog.com. That's my website where I've got great photos of Bibles and write-ups of Bibles. And we also are on Instagram and Facebook. So please come find us there. Like that or follow that, and we'd love for you to be a part of our community on social media. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.